So what we have here today is a new type of Range Rover for a new type of customer. We call it the Range Rover Velar, which that name originates from the first Range Rover prototypes that were made back in the late 60s. The word Velar is Latin for the word to veil, to hide, because it was a prototype. They wanted to hide the fact that it was a Range Rover. So we thought that was a very appropriate name for this vehicle, which sits between the Range Rover Evoque and the Range Rover Sport. So it's an additional member of the Range Rover family. This vehicle is, I think, a pivotal vehicle for the Range Rover family. It will bring new customers. Design is at its very core. It's very dramatic, it's elegant, it's beautifully proportioned, a compelling piece of design. And for me, the designs, the best designs, whether it's the design of a car, a watch, a piece of furniture, a building, are designs that resonate on an emotional level. What I would call a compelling design has to have three components. Visceral, when I look at it, I desire it. Behavioural, once I've got it and I own it, does it do what it's supposed to do? And last, reflective. Once I've used it, do I still desire it? Does it still behave properly? And am I building a lasting relationship with it? And for me, that's true of any product. That emotional connection is what differentiates great products from average products. And as we build this Range Rover family, we're very cognizant of not losing that uniqueness, to maintain that DNA, but move it on, always moving forward. You know, recognise the past, but don't be harnessed by it. So it's about futuring. It's about creating products that have the highest levels of modernity. One of the compelling things about this design, as is the case with all our vehicles, is that juxtaposition between something that, in this case, something that's very glamorous and modern, and that is highly design literate, that looks fantastic, but is actually incredibly capable. I'm quite often asked when we launch a new vehicle, is there a particular element to the design that's my favourite? And invariably the answer is no. For me, a design has to work in its completeness. It's a sum of its parts. You need to look at it in its entirety. I'm very excited about Born because it's something that's dear to my heart, in that this notion of promoting business through creativity at its very core, I think is unique. It's a very refreshing approach that recognises the importance of creativity. So for me, there'd be nothing without creativity.
The design of the new Range Rover Velar is truly compelling. Every detail of this unique SUV has been beautifully executed. The sleek volumes of the lower body, with its flawlessly integrated deployable flush door handles, ultra-slim LED head and tail lamps, and optional 22-inch wheels, give the vehicle a striking contemporary presence. The R dynamic is even more striking, with Shadow Atlas lettering, burnished copper details, and unique front bumper design, all combining to deliver a uniquely purposeful stance. The Velar has a familiar Range Rover design architecture that exudes simplicity. Twin sliding armrests, configurable mood lighting, combined with luxurious materials and exceptional craftsmanship, create a bespoke environment which is both calm and sophisticated. In the rear, there's an exceptionally spacious environment for all occupants. Whilst also offering class-leading luggage space. Everything has been designed and crafted around you. At the heart of this sleek modern interior lies the all-new Touch Pro Duo system. Key information can be split between the upper and lower 10-inch HD touchscreens, allowing you to tailor the information displayed according to your own preference. The optional matrix laser LED headlamps deliver incredible visibility. Intelligent High Beam Assist maximizes the number of high beam sections around oncoming traffic for ultimate visibility, whilst casting a shadow in front of oncoming vehicles for optimum safety. The customizable 12.3-inch interactive driver display delivers a choice of key information, and combined with Land Rover's new high-resolution head-up display option, ensures the driver has all the information they require exactly where they need it. The capacitive steering wheel switches respond to touch, putting key functions at your fingertips. Wind and road noise are minimized to enhance the sense of refinement, while the optional sliding panoramic roof also adds to the spacious and modern feeling of the cabin. The activity key is a durable waterproof wristband that locks and unlocks the vehicle, allowing outdoor activities without carrying your key fob. When you arrive, Auto Access Height uses the vehicle's air suspension to lower the vehicle for ease of exit and entry. The new Range Rover Velar takes infotainment to a whole new level. The pioneering Touch Pro Duo system, with dual 10-inch HD touchscreens, provides an intuitive and engaging new interface. The upper screen is your infotainment hub, providing the primary interface for all features. The lower screen carries climate, vehicle settings, and direct input to seat controls, with media and phone accessible when the upper screen is being used for another task. Combined with the highly advanced interactive driver display, this state-of-the-art system puts key information right where you need it. InControl's connectivity features allow you to communicate with your vehicle via your smartphone or other devices wherever you are, from setting the interior climate of the car to planning and sending door-to-door routes. You can also control your favorite apps directly from your vehicle touchscreen. The optional Meridian Signature sound system, featuring Meridian Tri-Field 3D technology, delivers world-class audio wherever you are seated. The rear seat entertainment system allows passengers to access multimedia entertainment, and with Navigation Pro, they can suggest destinations and check journey times. Underpinning the new Range Rover Velar is the lightweight aluminium structure. It's incredibly strong and rigid, resulting in a stable but light SUV. The Velar comes with a choice of 5 new engines. The new lightweight all-aluminium 4-cylinder Ingenium engines are available in diesel and petrol and combine smooth, refined performance with efficiency. For exceptional diesel performance, choose the twin-turbo V6 D300 engine. For our ultimate refined performance, choose the P380 supercharged 6-cylinder petrol engine. Whichever engine you choose, the refined and responsive 8-speed automatic transmission automatically adapts to the driving mode selected. Configurable dynamics allows the driver to tailor driving characteristics in dynamic mode to their personal preference, creating the perfect driving experience. Air suspension delivers a refined and unrivaled drive. Intelligent driveline dynamics ensures optimum grip whatever the road conditions. Torque vectoring by braking monitors steering inputs to minimize understeer to ensure agility. And an active rear locking differential provides better stability and control when cornering. This, combined with the electronically controlled dampers, transforms the driving experience by intelligently adapting to the way you drive. The new Range Rover Velar has world-renowned Land Rover capability at its core, with intelligent all-wheel drive ensuring confident handling no matter how challenging the conditions. The vehicle boasts a class-leading weight depth of up to 650 millimeters, with real-time information delivered via the upper touchscreen. All-terrain progress control is a state-of-the-art system that lets you set a constant speed to enhance control on challenging surfaces. Standard terrain response allows you to adjust the vehicle's setup according to the driving conditions to deliver outstanding off-road capability, whatever the terrain. Terrain Response 2 automatically selects the best driving modes. The air suspension can also raise the vehicle to 251 millimeters, delivering class-leading ground clearance, approach, breakover, and departure angles. The new Range Rover Velar.
I am modernist. Modernism at its very heart is about reductionism. And my view is when you're designing something, less is more. You know, if you look at a car design and it's got a particular feature on it, a particular line, if you took that line off and it doesn't make any difference to the way that vehicle looks or is perceived, it shouldn't have been there in the first place. I have a certain philosophy, but I have to try and blend that with what Land Rover represents as a brand. Remember, Land Rover is a master brand, 3 distinct families below it: Range Rovers, Discoveries, and eventually Defenders. And quite often, when I'm leading the design team, I'm not necessarily cognizant of my modernist approach. I think that just comes out intuitively. You should design things to capture their essence, and generally things that are more simple are usually the hardest things to design. But then it's about how do you capture the essence of the brand. Design is a conduit that communicates what a brand stands for. So how do you capture the essence of that brand? Then you have to capture those elements within the design, through its surfacing, through its detailing. It's about careful, creative, intellectual thought, construction, really thinking about what you're doing. Now, you can have a thought, you put that on paper and then into a model, and it may not work, but it's an iterative process which starts at one place and may end up somewhere completely different. Invariably, the best designs are the ones that you get to them quite quickly. This is one of them.